Hello guys, and welcome to a new series of tutorials for Arma buffs we're going to be doing. This one is mainly to do with a sniper's mission that we've just done. I've decided to break it down into other different bits, and this is going to be part one. I think there's only going to be 3 parts. Possibly the insert, the extract, the root, and possibly the AO. So it's four or five. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'd like to start with telling you about the insert. So the insert is going to be part 1. Okay. This is our fob. It's a fob that we use for every single mission that we do. We always launch from this fob. Right, we've named her Fob Emily for no other reason as it was a first name that came into our heads. Anyhow, right, this area here is the airfield, Mollis airfield, where all our flights take off from, and this area here is going to be the LZ. Now we've called this LZ, let's have a look, LZ fingers. Okay, so let's start, shall we? First off, what I've done is I've created a chopper. By the way, this tutorial is suspecting that you know how to place units down. Okay. The aim of this tutorial is to basically show people the way we do things, offer help and advice for people that don't know. Also, we hope that people that have got better ways of doing things would mention it in the comments, and we can all learn from every single person that plays Arma. Okay. Right then, I placed down a Black Hawk or a Ghost Hawk. Okay. Sick to death of the doors being kept closed, so I decided to put this script in. I found a script on the BIS forums. As with every script within this mission, everything can be found by doing a Google search or by searching the BIS forums. It's a fantastic place for resources. Anyhow, this script basically opens up the doors of the Black Hawk. I was hoping that there's a way in which I could open and close the back doors myself, but unfortunately I haven't found that out yet. We have to name the chopper. Okay, so in this case I've decided to call her Evac, and the reason for that name is going to be made apparent quite soon. Right, so that's going to be the bird that's going to take us in. Okay. Let's come here. Right, she's got waypoints, and the waypoints are going to be grouped. Are going to be synced to a trigger. So it's going to be a normal waypoint. Okay, I've set it to never fire. I want her on safe mode because I want to see the lights on as she's flying. She's got normal speed, and her flying height is going to be 30 feet. Okay. Her waypoint, her waypoints are going to be coming over here. At this point, she's going to be keeping the same flight, the same height, but she's going to be limited. Again, limited here. And again here. Now here I've got her to land, okay, because she has to pick us up. So I've changed the waypoint from a move to a load, and on the on act section of the waypoint I've got do stop evac, land, land. Okay. The next waypoint is why we need to name her. Okay. Ignoring the on act, and changing the waypoint type to a move. In the on condition bit of this waypoint, you type this in: alive unit 1 or unit 1 in evac. Now evac, if you recall, is going to be the name of a chopper. This bit here, alive unit 1, is checking to see if that unit is alive or dead. If the unit is dead, then the chopper will still take off, okay? But if a unit is alive and the unit hasn't entered the chopper will not take off. And you can do this for the amount of units that you've got. Like for example, today's mission we're going to be playing with 2 units, so I've had to name those units unit 1 and unit 2, but these names can be anything that you want, as long as you do alive unit 1 or unit 1 in evac, unit 2 alive, or unit 2 in evac. Then the waypoints just carry on. Okay, I'll get onto that now in a minute, sort of thing. What I wanted to achieve, right, is I didn't want the chopper to start coming in straight away, because we have to get ready, we have to pick up our mags and so forth. So what I decided to do was to, where the super sanger is, to have the trigger. Okay, so it's just a normal trigger. I've named it insert. You have to make it a switch, and it's grouped to my player. Okay, there we go. See, it's grouped to me, and the reason for that is I only wanted me to actually activate that trigger. So what's going to happen when I walked into this trigger, a number of things are going to take place. This vehicle here will start its waypoints, it'll start its engines, it'll turn its lights on, and it will drive slowly to here, where it's going to wait. When it's going to edge slowly, the bar gate then is going to open, and then the vehicle will then carry on down its route, wherever I told it to go, down here somewhere. And all this is only basically for eye candy, just to make the base look as if it's being used. That's all. Okay. Another thing that's going to happen is I've got down here, where are we? Here, a Chinook. Okay, I've just placed it there just so that it's there. It's synced with that trigger. The trigger is on the switch, as you recall, and there's a number of things synced to it. And what's going to happen once we get there, or once I get there and trigger it, this Chinook is going to be safe mode, so its lights are going to be on. It's going to be flying slowly, limited, and its flying height is going to be 35. And what it's there for is just to show that there's other airframes in the area. Okay, we've also got this links. Okay, this links is going to be flying in, landing, and it's going to be dropping off this small squad, this fire team. Okay, and I've got your links land. Okay, once it does that, then it's going to be coming over here, and then I've got delete vehicle underscore X for each crew links, which is the name of the chopper. Delete links, delete vehicle links. Okay, so once the chopper gets to that waypoint, it's going to delete itself. I've also got over here an A10, and that is just going to be doing constant waves, flight paths back and forth until it follows its waypoints and it gets to, where does it get to? It gets to there. And again, same as the links, delete vehicle underscore X for each crew A10, which is the name of the vehicle. Delete vehicle A10. Okay, so that's basically it. But I didn't just want a normal flight. I'm trying to find the evac one now. Where is, there you go. Right, I didn't want just a normal flight. So what I wanted was once the condition of that waypoint are met, i.e. my character and the other player, is once we're both in our chopper, only then did I want that chopper to take off. So it's going to be coming over here, and then it's going to be triggering 2 triggers. Okay, both of these triggers are going to be making sure that these units start moving, patrolling. So we've got a section of AI, and they are going to be patrolling around what we've called the saddle. We've also got some warriors, one there, and one there, and they're going to be set on their waypoints once those triggers have been met. Okay, so coming over, and we'll follow the flight path. This is what we call JTAC Hill here, and it was a bugger to bloody take. Anyhow, I've garnished it now. It's got troops there. Unfortunately, during the video we didn't see any. Okay, so coming back to this waypoint, okay, this route, we're coming along here. The chopper is going to be triggering 3 different triggers. That is for a firefight. I'm not sure what that one is. No, I'm presuming these are for AI to move. Okay, and I'll just clarify that. Yes, it is. So what's going to happen if those triggers, once the chopper flies through them, it's going to trigger all this going on. And what this is just basically ambience. A little village here, Frinny, and a firefight is going to happen. And we just wanted to see Tracer or something else. We didn't want to see an empty, dead, quiet map, because after all, we are flying behind enemy lines. Okay, so we wanted something going on. Anyhow, right, the chopper is going to be following its waypoint, as you can see here. Here is another trigger, and this time it's synced to a car, just a normal civic car. It's set to safe, lights on, because this is a nighttime op, and he's going to be following these waypoints. Again, is to show that there's some sort of life going on apart from it just being a dead, boring map. Thanks, Biss. Anyhow, right, back to the route. Okay, now, as what's been going on is that the chopper has been flying at a normal speed right up until now. However, because we're going through valleys now, right, and the AI pilots are very shocking, what I've had to do is to slow it all down, make sure that the pilots have time to think about what we're doing, what hills are coming up. Okay, here I've upped his flying height, as you can see, from 35 to 50. Reason for that, because we're going a bit hilly now. Okay, again I've upped it to 70. I think 70 was possibly for you, the experience of having your heart inside your mouth. It was perfect, because around this area, as we was flying the mission, we saw a dust cloud as we was possibly trying to climb up this hill in the chopper, and the chopper was inches from the ground. You know, a dust cloud was around here. Looked pretty good, but we kind of shot ourselves a bit. So I've asked him to climb here now, 70 feet above sea level sort of thing, and then he's down to 45 now. Right, this is where things get a bit interesting now, see, because what I've got is a cam light. This area here is a secured LZ. As we said, or as we saw before, it's LZ fingers. Okay, so what we've done is, because it's a nighttime mission, we didn't want smoke. We decided to have a cam light. So what we've done here is this box here will trigger this cam light being activated. Okay, you can find cam lights in effects, in the modules, effects, and a cam light. You got different colors. Okay, and you've got the option to have it permanent or non-permanent. I didn't want it permanent. It just looks stupid. Anyhow, so once a chopper enters this trigger, it's going to simulate my JTAC to throw a chem light to show where the LZ is. Okay. We've got one of those invisible helipads to force the chopper to land. Once the chopper comes into this outer circle, what we've got here is that JTAC area is called Jack 2. Okay. And what we've done is we've created a big enough radius to allow this action to happen, and then on the on act bit of the trigger, we've had to put Jack to it, which is the unit's name, switch move ax underscore navigating chopper underscore in. Okay, what that is going to do is to wave a chopper in. Okay. And then what we've got then is this one. Okay, it's a bit closer, 10 by 10. Same again, Jack 2 switch move ax underscore navigating chopper underscore out. What that is going to do is it's going to force him, this JTAC guy, to then cross his arms once the chopper is in this square here. Okay, so on the waypoints we've got transport unload, and then do stop evac, which is the name of the chopper, evac land, and then land in inverted commas. Okay, this is where things went drastically wrong for me, because the chopper would only spool down. You know, it just wouldn't take off again. So I had to stop recording and then record it again out of sight of the chopper. and no matter what I tried, it just would not take off. Okay, so I'll have to work at that again, and if I get an easy way of doing things, then I'll update this video. Because I didn't want a chopper laying around and too much stuff going on, because on the mission there's a lot going on in this, so I wanted to actually decrease the effect on the processor. So on this waypoint I decided to actually get rid of the chopper, so I decided delete vehicle _X for each crew evac, which is the name of the chopper. Delete vehicle evac. Okay, so that then is going to despawn everything to do with that chopper there, and that is the flight for our insert. Okay, it's nothing difficult about it. It's all basic stuff. The only soul searching stuff I had to do was the coding to make sure that the chopper landed, to make sure that it picked us up, and that it flew us to the LZ as low as the AI could fly it, and as high as what it could to keep us alive. And it took many attempts, but it worked, and everything looks fine. These waypoints here, that Chinook you saw earlier, again, waypoint, it flies over this fob, then up here, and then deletes itself. Okay, so all vehicles that I don't need are gonna follow waypoints and then basically delete themselves. There's nothing else to it really. In part 2, what we'll talk about is the route. Okay, the route in, and basically we're going to be going from LZ fingers along here and to this area here. We are, but as with everything I do, there's lots of triggers, lots of things is going to go boom in the night, and the guy that I was playing with, a fantastic member of Arma Buzz, Nathan, he actually said that when he finished he had a turd in his pants. So I done a good enough job, you know. It had the suspense. The only thing is missing, I guess, was zombies coming out and attacking us, but other than that, the mission went well. Okay, anyhow, hope that you've enjoyed this quick tutorial on how we done the flight, i.e. the insert. Look forward to part 2, where we will concentrate on the route, and we'll talk about the triggers and how we got to that, and we'll try to build up a picture on what this sniper mission is going to be all about. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope that you come back again soon. Bye.